Hello everyone, I'm Heather. Today is the second day of Shorty September, and we are reading, hold on, High Times in the Low Parliament by Kelly Robson. This sort of like blurb here, I just noticed that a bit ago. It says, funny, literally outlandish, and deeply relevant. Like, I think it's about fairies, so I think the relevance will make itself apparent at some point. At the minute, I'm having a hard time. So I've only read about, so I've got 2 days to read this now because I've learned my lesson and I'm not doing a book a day, okay, which is good because we have a lot going on today. I don't really have time. Here so far, and obviously this is paper bag shorts. Look how good these are as bookmarks. It's like I planned it. So our girl, she lives in London and she's a scribe. So I don't know where she works or who she does her scribing for, but as far as I know, her job is just talking about different kinds of stationery because she's done it a lot. And like, I'm down because I love a bit of stationery. But I think that's her whole job at the minute. She just is obsessed with paper and pens. But anyway, she meets up with this other scribe who's broken her hand and can no longer write. And that girl has been given a summons by like the fairy parliament or something, whereby she has to report to them and do work for them. It's very important, and you can't say no. But she's broken her hand, so she can't. So she goes to our girl and she says, can you write me this letter, which says I can't, and take it to the fairies. So she does. And the fairies then turn around and go, okay, we'll have you then, which she didn't see coming. I don't know why, okay? I think she was blinded by the fact that this other scribe was super pretty and she was super into her. Do you know what I mean? Like, it can blind you, love, okay? I think she had terrible decision making there. But now she has to like report to this fairy parliament thing on pain of death, I think. And that's where we are. So this book seems okay so far. Okay, I'm not hating it. But if it's not my cup of tea, if it's not working for me later on, I do have a backup for this prompt. Another paper bag shorts, which I also bought. When Among Crows by Veronica Roth. This I think is like a magical other thing, but based on Slavic folklore. Something to do with Baba Yaga. Anyway, I like Veronica Roth. She's cute. So maybe I'll try to read that anyway, just because look how cute it is. Look at the edges. They're all golden. Oh, the paper is real nice though. Like, I know I was just like banging on about that girl being obsessed with stationery, and I was like bagging on her, but I wish you could smell that. It smells so good. Here, come here. It smells good, huh? It's like a good smelling paper.
Gold.
Yeah. You don't look like you appreciate it like I appreciate it.
Yawn. It smells like a bookmark.
Jesus. Okay, so we have loads on today. As I said, at the end of the workday today, we have to go down the bay with friends and see Grease, the musical. Like, like the live action show, like not the movie, do you know what I mean? It's like traveling. It's at Millennium Center at the minute. Anyway, I've heard it's really good. I'm excited. The Spud's going, and I don't think she's seen like the proper Grease movie either. And we're also going to get food, I think, and it has been decided, I'm pretty sure, that we're going to go to Wagamama. So I love a Wagga, me personally, but it may be a problem getting my child to eat something there. Hopefully they've got something. I'm sure they do. If not, she will either starve or eat like 6 packs of chips from the theater bar. So it's gonna be a good day. Also, I think we're gonna get back really late, so that'll be an adventure. Cycling back home in the dark. There's no school tomorrow yet. First day of school is Wednesday.
Tomorrow?
It's not tomorrow. It's Wednesday, so we have time to catch up on sleep before then. Okay. So you're writing an email, right? And the person you're emailing has really pissed you off for just being a right dildo over email, okay? And when you're signing it off, you write, instead of kind regards, like you have done thus far in all of your emails to that person, you just change it to regards, okay? Like, how big of a you do you think that is? Okay? Because I feel like it's pretty big. I feel like it's a serious thing, okay? Like, I'm telling you, my regards are no longer kind. They're now vengeful, angry regards. You know what I mean? And I feel like if that was to happen to me, first of all, I would notice. Second of all, I feel like it was a punch to the face, okay? But I'm not sure that it's like getting through to other people, you know? Like, I don't even think they notice. I think a lot of them are like really high up, low empathy dudes, to be fair, first of all. So they're not really like attention to detail sort of dudes. I think in order to have the same effect, I might have to actually punch them in the face. But like, you know, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on kind regards / regards? I feel like it's the office version of like you. Do you know what I mean? But am I alone in this? Because I really want this to say you. That's what I want it to say. I don't want it to be obvious. Okay, we're back from Greece, and it was cool. It was cute.
Greece as a show.
Yeah, it was totally
Greece.
different than the movie. Like, if you only see the movie and not seen the show, like, they're completely different things.
The show is so good.
Like, I sort of was like, oh, why is it so different? That's annoying. It was like completely different with like weird like Pink Ladies Angels and shit like that.
So funny.
And it was like a bit West Side Story or like The Outsiders at like one point. But
and then Grandma's was like standing up like.
people were getting into it, okay? But then at the end, there was like this mass thing where they were like dancing at the end. There was like a mashup of all the songs and everything, and that's what you really liked, wasn't it?
Mhm.
Do you think this was like your favorite one of all of them?
Yeah.
Of all the ones we've seen?
Mhm.
Like better than The King and I?
I can't really remember.
Better than School of Rock?
Okay, the School of Rock was like my second favorite.
Better than The Lion King?
Yeah, 100%.
Better than Wizard of Oz?
Okay.
Okay, so book update, right? This is not the worst book I've ever read in my life, it turns out. Like, I mean, it's not the best book, but I think I'm liking it. I think I'm enjoying it in a weird way. I think it's definitely like a sort of a weird one that is exceeding expectations a bit. Okay, I think I'm liking it. Basically, our girl, she's in Parliament now, right? And she's managed to make some friends by sneaking in this like sort of yeast type substance, this like magical substance inside a pen. And it's basically like, right, and it's got like psychotropic and like calming properties, right? So she's had a bit of a party and she's like got all of her friends like like they're hanging out, and I think I've discovered like the relevant bit. You know when I said this thing about fairies, they said it's relevant. I think I might have figured out, okay, I think it might be roughly about like the dangers and destructiveness of like tribalism and like divisions and sort of selfishness and sort of pig-headedness and like relentlessly demanding your own way and seeing people on the other side of an opinion less like humans and more like, you know, not humans. I don't know, like, I don't know if I'm making this up and sort of reading into this just sort of more based on our current situation in the world. But I feel like that might be what they mean. And our main girl, like our main character girl, like she's pretty likable. I think I like her. Like all she wants to do in life is just never do anything serious. Do you know what I mean? Like she doesn't ever want to have any serious responsibilities or commitments or anything. She just wants to hang out, like get find a girlfriend, maybe like have and just sort of like hang out basically. And she's sort of like making friends, you know, with her. I don't know. I'll let you know how it goes. I'm about halfway through, or maybe a little bit less than halfway through at the minute, which is good because one day is gone. I have one day left to read it, so it's good that I'm almost halfway. Okay, I finished it, and that didn't suck. It didn't suck. Like, I'm gonna go 3 stars on that one, which is better than I thought. Okay, I think the ending was a bit weird, and also everything was a bit weird, but I like the message behind it, and I think what that is, roughly, is that humans suck, and they consistently, you know, every day, behave in a way that ruins everything for themselves and for all other creatures on Earth. And it's just so easy to just stop doing that. So we should just not do that. Do you know what I mean? I think the message is, don't be a dick. You know? And I feel like we can all learn from that. Honestly, I cut someone off in traffic on the way here, and I feel bad about it. You know, like, he wasn't gonna let me in, so he was also being a dick. You know, but I could have, you know, not risen to his dickishness. You know, and not like been like, oh, okay, fine, and cut him off. I could have been like, okay, he's having a bad day. I'll just wait for him to go and wait till someone who's having a better day lets me in. You know? I could have been more chill. To be honest about that. Like, honestly, I'm feeling good about this, okay? Like, you know, in a lesbian stoner comedy sort of way. I feel very empowered to go and spread joy and kindness in the world. You know? So that was good. I'm gonna go 3 stars. Okay, and that's our paper bag shorts. Done. So for tomorrow, right? I think we're gonna do the mezzanine, which is one that I keep trying to read every year for Shorty September. I think it's literally every single Shorty September. All 4 years I've attempted to read this book and haven't gotten to it yet for whatever reason. I mean it this time. I swear I'm gonna actually get to it, and that's gonna be our jorts. That's going to be our 70s and 80s prompt, the mezzanine. It's just basically, I think this guy goes on a lunch break from work, and then he's riding down the escalator just like thinking about stuff. Thinking about sandwiches and, you know, shoelaces and crap like that, and that's just the book. That's it, that's the book. So, I'm excited. Okay, if you watched this far, thank you! Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, lay them on me in the comments below. What are you reading? How's your Shorty September going? Loads of you left me comments on my video from before, what you were reading, and I am making a list, my dudes. My god, it is so good at the minute, the list I'm making. If you have any more books, lay them on me, okay? Even if you're not doing Shorty September, if you're just having reads, okay, and they are banging, let me know what they are. Also, if they suck, that is super important information as well. Also, you know, how's things? How's your September? Are you getting autumn vibes? I had a vegan pumpkin spice latte today for the first time, I think pretty much ever, because it's hard to find vegan versions of that. And it gave me the gurgles. It was gurgling for me all the way home, and then I had to have like a moment when I got home, a very quick, serious, intense moment upstairs by myself with the gurgling. So I probably won't have that again. But anyway, sorry, that's an overshare, and I will see you, not tomorrow, probably the next day after that, and we'll read the mezzanine. Okay. Goodbye.